folks, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you are new, thank you for joining me, and if you are somebody that has been here many times before, thank you for coming back. Today we are going to check out the new Bite Beauty Change Maker Primer and Foundation. I did get the primer for normal to dry skin. This is supposed to be really amazing stuff. Now, this is not a first impression. I have used this actually once before. I actually lost my I lost my video to it, so I went ahead and just gonna film it again for you. This is the primer, Changemaker primer. This is for normal to dry skin, and this is very moisturizing. That is it there. It's like a thick white kind of cream. Doesn't take a whole lot. It is very moisturizing. I like this better than the Milk Makeup one because it does have that kind of tackiness, but this one actually, to me, is an actual moisturizing primer. I do like to go ahead when I do my makeup, and anytime I'm doing my primer, I always do a little bit extra right in these deep lines that I have here, just to kind of help the foundation to adhere a little better. Now, this is a clean makeup product. What is clean makeup, you ask? Clean makeup means it has, I believe there's like 58. I'm not sure. But if you go on Sephora, Sephora's clean makeup means it doesn't contain, I believe, like I said, 58 different products. And that's what makes them clean. This is fueled with Marquis berry, M-A-Q-U-I, Marquis berry. It says Power Pure Marquis berry, supercharged. And this is skin-like finish you crave, the clean formula you deserve, medium coverage. Now, it comes in a nice little tube like this. This is the color L30, which I thought was going to be a little dark for me, but I have worn this once before, and it did work pretty well. Now, I am going to go ahead and grab my Love is the Foundation brush right here from It Cosmetics, and I'm just going to put a little bit on the back of my hand and go ahead and start blending that in. That is a very... It's a very pretty color. I thought this was going to be a little dark for me, but it seems to be working just fine. I am trying to use a little bit darker on my foundation just because it seems like I have some patches that are lighter than my skin where I've lost some pigment due to skin damage. When you get to be in your late 30s, early 40s, and into your 50s, you tend to see little patches like this. I don't know if you can see them. They're right here. Well, this covers them pretty well. But you'll see where it looks like white dots on your skin. If you ever see that, it is actually skin damage from the sun. It doesn't take a whole lot to blend this in. That is just a little bit I put on the back of my hand. I am going to take just a tiny bit more, and I'm going to put that right across here and here. For some reason, this is such a stubborn area for me that redness just does not want to go away. So I'm going to take just a little bit more and kind of blend that in. I'm just kind of buffing that in and kind of pressing it also at the same time. That gets it nice and blended in there. Bring it down my neck and blend it up into the hairline. I am going ahead and bring it all the way up. I am not a big concealer wearer, and if you've watched me for any length of time, you know that. And it's mainly because I have more mature skin, and it tends to really just kind of show around my eyes. Now, I don't have a lot of dark circles right here, so it doesn't make a ton of difference. So I'm just skip that. Now, if you're somebody that likes concealer, have at it. Actually, I do have, no, I'm not going to try concealer. I'm going to do this exactly the way I've been doing it. This is my Shiseido Total Radiance Loose Powder. And I don't think this came in a color, to be honest with you. See, if it did, it would be the lightest one. I like to take just a little bit like that, and I will press that just right into the skin. If you see, I didn't have a whole lot on there. I like to take it right out of the container and just kind of press it in. This really helps to get your foundation to settle, set in. And if you have any, larger pores, or you have any areas like fine, I call them fine lines, but let's face it, they weren't fine since my 20s. Actually, my 30s. There we go. Let's just press that on in. This foundation really has a skin-like finish. It is very, very pretty and very, very natural looking, but it does give you just enough coverage that you feel like your face is not, showing through a lot of your imperfections. I think it just really kind of perfects the skin that you have, and looks just very refreshed and very awoke. I am going to grab my bronzer. This is In the Sun from Fenty Beauty, and I am going to grab my Rephr number 4 brush and just pick a little bit of that up. And I like to just go ahead and start right back and blend that on forward. Now, I'm not going to do a whole full face, over the top kind of makeup. This is really just kind of an everyday look, but this just gives you kind of a finished look of what this makeup looks like. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish my makeup off camera, and I will be back. And I am back looking completely different. I haven't done my makeup, and actually it's been about 8 hours. This foundation is amazing. This is not the first time I've worn it, so I was going to come back right after and show you, but I did not wind up doing that because we all know I've been taking care of my fiance and whatnot, so that's what I was doing. But anyway, this is the look and the foundation. I mean, you can tell it really, I've got highlighter, I've got a little other makeup on, but it really just, I barely have any powder on or anything, but it softens every just little, bit of your face, and really just, I am so impressed about this. Bite Beauty outdone themselves, and I've kind of almost given up on foundations because they just weren't sitting on my skin right. But this is it, guys, and I am loving it. I hope you guys like it. And if you like this eye look, pay attention because it's going to be on one of my next videos coming up if you haven't already seen it. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.